Capricorns, welcome back to another round of weekly readings. I missed last week. I should actually put a big notice out to everybody in the community, but essentially I broke my really good mic, and so here I am, left with nothing. So for Leo, Taurus, and Aries, I had used my cell phone, which was absolute garbage. So I'll be redoing theirs. The audio was terrible on that. So now what I'm doing, I'm using a different mic in between the time that I get another good mic. So if you could do me a huge favor and just let me know if the sound sucks on this video. I'll also adjust this here. And then that just helps me know that it's still not great. So sorry about the delay. That's basically a big roundabout way of saying that yeah, that my mic busted, so I stopped doing readings until I could find a better solution. In any event, back again. Here we go. What do we have for you this week, Capricorn? We've got the Six of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Three of Swords. What is going on? At the bottom of the deck, we've got Judgment. So, um, the Pentacles, I want to say there was something financial where Um, there was a situation where it appeared to be equal give and take, but I don't think that there was. Um, Not entirely. Um, and I know like this isn't in the reverse. I'll give you my logic for this, if you will, or just my feeling is around this. But the person's like getting gold coins, and this person has their hand out and receives nothing because this person already thinks that the scales are balanced, and so somebody is left feeling in this situation that it is not balanced. Okay, and this has led to a tower moment, right? So this one in this deck is particularly shocking, right? So something I think that was a bit of a shock. So this imbalance may have come as a shock to you. If you found out that your person was giving to someone else in ways that you wanted them to give to you. And the reason I don't focus on the financial aspect of it is because of this Three of Swords here, okay? Three of Swords is that dagger through the heart. That's somebody telling you something that is so painful that it catches you, like you almost want to double over. It knocks the wind out of you, sort of thing, okay? Especially with the tower right next to it. So, sorry to say, this is like obviously a terrible situation that you're likely finding yourself in, okay? And so, either this is happening currently or it's just come to pass. I hope it's not coming up for anybody out there who this isn't resonating with, but I guess you never know, right? That's one of those things. So tell us more about this situation here of imbalance. What was this person giving to another that you weren't receiving and had wanted? I don't know if this is a huge secret this person was keeping from you or is still keeping from you. Perhaps somebody else told you about this, or you confronted them and they're denying it, because this, it feels like the longest shuffle of my life right now. And we don't always get that, right? It's not always like that. Okay, this Strength card. So we're looking at Leo there. I'm going to take these. I was a bit hesitant because they didn't flip over, but when I'm looking at them, it feels like I should. All right. Okay, I'm picking up that. Oh, this is kind of like, this reminds me of last week, and I don't know who got this, or sorry, like the week before. But essentially, when I see this Strength card there, if you're dealing with a masculine who's potentially been giving something to someone that you have wanted, right? I feel like this person's feeding your person um, that which they desire. Okay. Like they're stroking their ego. It's possible that you're in a relationship with a Leo, um, and they're needing kind of that ego stroke and stuff, and this person is giving it to them. I don't normally get that off that card, but that's just as coming through. And this, of course, has left you with a choice to make, and that's part of this tower moment is what are you going to do with this now that you know this here. The King of Swords tells me that likely you're looking at cutting this person out, quite honestly. Um, I think because you do see your worth, okay? Um, because the King of Swords doesn't fool around, like they're secure enough within themselves, they know themselves well enough that they're not going to put up with any BS, right? Um, sorry, just making a note there. And they're going to speak their mind and speak it quite clearly. What's interesting here is this king has a look of almost ambivalence on his face, like he doesn't want to be doing this, but knows that it has to be done, especially with it falling beneath the Three of Swords there. Okay, so a judgment will be rendered, sort of thing. Um, I just keep hearing like rising of the dead, sort of thing. Um, and this Empress energy here tells me that in love, like Venus, it's represented by Venus here. Again, you know your worth and you're not going to tolerate this, but that doesn't mean it breaks your heart any less, okay? Not at all. Oh, no. Where is my clarifying deck? It's upstairs, and I don't want to stop your reading. Eek. Okay, sorry. What should I use, Capricorn, to clarify? I've become such a creature of habit with that deck, I hate to use any other. And I've got so many too. It's ridiculous how many decks I have. And I don't even use them. It just shows how your practice evolves, Capricorn, when you're reading tarot. Um, oh, that might be an interesting deck to use. I don't know if we should use it this go around though. Oh yeah, let's use this one here. Sorry, you guys. My apologies. I'm usually so organized, but the last time I read, I moved everything upstairs because of construction next door. Um, and here I am. Interesting strength shows up at the bottom there. Oh God, there's gonna be reversals in here too. Okay, whatever. We'll roll with it. See, Capricorn, I leave you guys for a week, and this is how rusty I get. I'm all out of sorts. Tell us more about this Strength card and the Six of Pentacles, please. Let's see what this is about, just to get some more detail. But I don't know if you want to know a lot more detail, but for those of you that might be curious, I'll give you that. And then what we'll do is we'll move to future and ask about what the potential future outcome will be. Yeah, Five of Swords. Look, I'm doing it again. I'm saying they tried to bury this. They absolutely tried to bury this here with the Five of Swords. They don't or did not want you finding out about this at all. they want to have the upper hand in this. They want to be the ones holding all the cards, sort of thing. Um, and they'll fight to the death about keeping this a secret. This is what I'm getting from that card, okay? Which is going to leave you in this energy here, this Five of Cups of loss. Because it's when you do that to somebody, when you deny them the truth, when you lie or you just don't tell, sort of thing, you're really creating more harm and hurt, right? And I feel like this is what this person's done to you. Like I said, this was a real shock. It could have been that you were actually having troubles in your relationship. Like every relationship happens, right? And you may never have guessed that this would have been happening. Like you knew there was troubles, but you thought we'll work through it, that sort of thing. You were being mature about it. Um, and this other person was not, okay? Is there anything else you could tell us about this situation here with the Five of Swords? I feel like you're still going to hold your head high, though. Like, yeah, exactly. They gave in to temptation. They started talking to somebody new. The communication started, and that was kind of like it just a downhill slide from there. And this was the end of them. Like their decision to do this, to give in to this temptation, to give in to this potentially really impulsive moment and stuff like that, has created the tower. See those two people falling there? Like it's an exact duplication of what went down, okay? So let's not harp on that, though. I think that's pretty clear. And this person obviously isn't going to give you much more detail at this point, but that's what I was picking up from that strength card. So you've got a bit of the story if that's resonating with you. But yeah, I feel like you're holding your head high and you're not going to let this stop you, sort of thing. You still have your dignity intact and stuff, and it's like onwards and upwards, right? Devil energy, of course, is Capricorn. King of Swords could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Like I said, I felt like it was more of an energy thing, and this was represented by you cutting this person out and not having any of it. There is new love coming in your future, or, at the very least, an apology from this person at some point. Tell us more about the potential outcome here in this situation. If this person does offer you an apology, I don't think that it's going to be enough for you, because it's a page. It's a page, and there's some naivety there, and exactly. I'm getting the feeling if this person does apologize to you, it'll be for their own satisfaction. It'll be to make themselves feel better, like they did something good. You know, it's small. Look at that, little fish is looking, straight at him. So it's all about him in this, okay, or her. Um, but it's all about them if they do give an apology. And so I think you're going to really perceive, especially if you're sitting in this energy here, that it's lame. Okay. What else for the foreseeable future here? It might be that you just need to get through this first before there's really much offered up by way of the future. Ten of Cups on the bottom here. So it's almost like you will get there, but it's a matter of what are you focusing on now, right? So let's get some Moonology here, because I blew a few minutes there just trying to find another deck. So let's serve you guys right here. All right, what advice do you have here for beautiful Capricorns? I just keep hearing you know what to do, Capricorn. Isn't that interesting? So some of you, I don't know that you really need to be here today as far as moving forward goes. Have faith in your dreams, okay? I don't even think it's having faith in your dreams, unless, of course, the Ten of Cups is your dreams, but I think it's more of just having faith that you've got the strength to get yourself through this, to break it off, and to move on to what you deserve. I don't get a sense that you're actually married to this person. Like, there's nothing in here to suggest it was a long-term relationship or that you were married to each other. So I just thought I'd throw that in there. Yeah, so we've got looking at the bigger picture, expect powerful change, work through your fears, very close to achieving your goal. When I see the look at your bigger picture card, it really just indicates to me that don't get hung up in what they did so much, but to the fact that this wasn't working well to begin with before they went and did this, with somebody else. It wasn't working well before that. And if you're already feeling that way and this person clearly doesn't have the intention of working through it with you, the bigger picture is like you should probably rethink what your plan is, right? There is the promise here of expecting, powerful change to come. And again, with that Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck, that's certainly something that's very hopeful. Whether or not that includes a relationship with another person or just a happy home life is more of what I'm getting here, especially if you've got children together or even just pets, something like that. Working through your fears is interesting. That came up in reverse, and I don't normally read reversals in this oracle deck or in any oracle deck, honestly. But today I kind of felt like there was a message in that. Again, I don't think that you are living in fear. Like, I think you are in this position where you do feel capable and ready to make the moves that are absolutely necessary here. And you're certainly very close to achieving this. If you haven't extracted yourself already, you're soon to. Okay, so Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there for this week. If this resonated with you, please be sure to hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. There's been like a real slowdown, honestly, in the channel growth, and I'm trying to figure out why. It's not entirely clear to me because I haven't gotten, any negative comments recently. I mean, you always get a couple. That's just the territory of Tarot Online, right? But I'm just curious about it. So yeah, it just helps the channel grow. Um, that would be very much appreciated if you would consider doing that and hitting the little bell notification so when readings come out again next time, you could be made aware straight away. Okay, loves, have a great day. Talk to you soon.